Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Back again. Back again. Guys, I've been catching trades off the rip at 9:30, so I haven't been able to record. But let me take you guys into my trade of eight. I already made 120 for the day. It's only 9:39, so let me show you guys what I did. So there was this 1 minute fair value gap. As you can see, it looks lovely right here. So let me redraw it for you guys so you guys can see exactly where and why I picked it. You see, look, this is why I ended up picking this one. This was the last high right here. That's how high it went, right? Simple. So then the fair value gap that I created, I'm sorry, was right here. And it broke and it made a new high. That's why I picked that fair value gap because it was powerful. So one, two, here's the third one. You see it made a new high up here. And that's how that happened. So I waited for it went up. I waited for the retracement. And then boom, I caught that little move, and then it came down again at 9:30, and then boom, now it's still going up. I took a little piece of that, but that was just for a quick scalp, guys. I want to show you guys something. On the 5 minute, you see that we going down. So the real play is this 5 minute fair value gap that I have right here. I expect it to come up here and then drop all the way down and retest here again, retest at this 7147. So into the fair value gap and then down. That's the real move. I just took like a little scalp for buys because I saw the setup is nice. Oh man, let me go off this drawing tool. So what I'm looking for is something like, where's my path? Something like this. And here we go again. Let me get out of the trade thing. Bear with me. My path skills suck. Okay, let's try this again. Something like this, that, that, then that. So you guys can understand. This right here, this was BS. Don't mind that. So I want to go up. It's gonna make a move, go in again, and then make the big move. I want to catch both, and that's the play for today. Yesterday, I ended up like going break even. I was up like 250 or like 290 or something on all four accounts, and then I ended up blowing the trade. I didn't even really blow the trade. I just got out too soon because the next candle would have made the profit. But I got out for like a $400 loss, and then I'm sorry guys, I'm right on my couch by the train. I know it's loud. I got out for a $400 loss, and then I ended up getting back in and recovering that $400, and ended up leaving with only being down $23. So not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, I'm really excited for this setup. I think it's gonna be a fire setup. And let me go get my charger for the computer. Hold on. Oh, it's right here. Perfect. I'm ready prepared. Ready prepared. I should be making a lot of videos because I work nights for the next 2 weeks. So I'll be home to trade. This is like this is my joy. I could like this is how I know I'm supposed to do this full time because I love being able to be home in the morning. I hate having to be at work to trade on my phone. When I'm on my laptop, it's pure joy. But the move is coming. It's coming soon. I'm excited. There we go. It's about to hit. Uh let's see. Let's take a look at the 1 hour to see if it's really a downtrend. Let's see. Look at that. Ooh, this is a little tricky. This is a little tricky. It could keep just going up from here. It could be bouncing off here. So I don't know. But I'm gonna trust my setup. If anything, oh, it hit. It hit. Let's go to the drop down to the 1 minute. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it keep pushing up. Keep pushing up into the fair value gap, or it sells off. Let me get the. I'll take it for a quick. I'm in. I'm in, guys. I'm in. Order filled. I like that. 50. 37. Remember, I said it's gonna come down and then it's gonna make another move back into the fair value gap and for the second move. So I don't want to hold this for too long. But I'll take it. I want $100. Can we get 100? There we go. I got that, guys. I got that. Quick little move, nothing too serious. It could keep going down right here. Let's see. So for today, I'm up now 250. Not bad. 250. Let me show you guys on my trader rate. It updated 226. That's minus the fees and everything. So 226. Now let's go. Let's see if we get a second entry. That was a quick little scout. I like to take mine. I realize I don't know. Like I'm conflicted. Like in the last video, I said I'm trying to get better at holding my trades, but I feel like when I hold my trades, that's when I get cooked. When I scalp 100, 100, that's how I have my $800 days, $600 days. So you know what? I'm torn between like trying to be better and also sticking to what's working. If it's working, you know what they say. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So let's see if we get that second entry though. And this probably look, let's go in a 5 minute. Look at that. This probably gonna be a banger. It's probably gonna come all the way down. And then if it come back down here, I don't want it out here for buys anymore. Like this is played out. I want it to retest this low. This is cool though. This would be like a break and retest kind of vibe. So if it go up and then come back down here, then I would definitely take it for buys again. But I want to get back into this fair value gap. One more push up in there. If we get one more push, my laptop not even charging. If we get one more push into the fair value gap, I wonder why it's not charging. Let's see. 1 second. Technical difficulties. Boom shakalaka. There we go. The cord wasn't all the way plugged in. Yeah, that baby's going down. It was a good place. I'm gonna wait for the retracement. Simple as that, guys. It's probably gonna come down to. Let me stretch this out. It'll probably bounce off this fair value gap again, and I don't think I'm gonna take the bounce if it does. I'd rather just take the retracement back into here. So we'll see. We'll see how much play it gives us. Hope you guys understood what I did over here, why I chose this fair value gap, and you see it was a banger. Because look, you could have been like, oh, it's a fair value gap, but right here. Let me show you. You could have been like, okay, look at me going back up. I gotta get ready. But I want to show you guys this. You could be like, oh, look at this fair value gap. True, true. This is a fair value gap. But look, it didn't one, two, three. It didn't break this high. So you want to see one that breaks the high. It broke that high, so you knew, like, okay, we're going up right here. Simple as that. It's not complicated at all. Oh, I got a good TikTok video to make. Follow my TikTok. It's the same as this YouTube page, GS Take Profit. I began a lot of little interactions on there. It's cool. It's cool. Simple trade today. Yeah, the people liking my post I made about the Apex thing. I'm getting a lot of profile views. People need to follow me on there too. But I guess I'm not posting enough, so I'm not mad. And I'm getting some reposts. I like that. I like that. People relating to me. All organic. When it's posting, not promoting myself. I don't even have Instagram, so this is all organic. All right, we're getting the retracement. It looks like we're getting the retracement. Now, on the second retracement, it's probably gonna go in higher than it did here. It's probably gonna go to the top. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit if we even get it. But like I said, no cap in my rap. Below 226 for the day. I can pull that. I can pull 90% of that. But I want more. I want more. Oh, this is on 2 accounts, by the way. I didn't enable the other 4. So this is on 2 accounts. So that's really 226 times 2 is quick maths. Quick maths Yo, back in the day, I could do this in my head. I don't know. I don't know. Now, that's 452. Now I'm gonna use that calculator. Work smarter, not harder, man. Yeah, man. I've been feeling good. After this, I'm going to the gym. Going to the gym. I'm sad I can't trade tomorrow morning because I agreed to do overtime. So I'm going to be at work from 8 a.m. I mean, from 9 a.m. till 11 p.m. Getting that money. So I'm gonna try to get what I can on the phone and then see if I can make that into like a YouTube short or something. Wow, that was a nasty job. I kind of want to get in, but working on my discipline. I'm gonna wait till it hits my level at least. When you get in before it hits your plan, when you get in before it actually does your setup or hits your target, that's called FOMO, fear of missing out. Sometimes you do win with FOMO. Sometimes you get in and you catch the move. But follow your plan, follow your setup. FOMO is not a strategy. That's not how you build consistency. You build consistency by playing your setup to the T. You see, I had this 1 minute fair value gap set up, played it. I waited for it. I waited. It made the fair value gap at 8:50 a.m. I had to wait till when I got in right here, 9:16. Then I had to wait again at 9:30, and then I just waited for this move. I'm gonna keep waiting. I needed trading because this is the only thing that could actually teach me patience. Because it's like when you just making money off the print, it's like wow. You could get and it mess with your psyche. You get greedy, you get anxious. That's why trading is easy. You see the strategy is super easy. Anybody could do it. That's not the hard part. The hard part is the psychology. And nobody understands that until they start trading. People are like, what psychology? It look easy. Or they could say it's hard, whatever. But no, anybody can trade. Looking at candles go up and down. It's not that hard to figure out which way it's going. It's the psychology behind it of sitting there and watching your money go up and down, either losing or making these amounts that you work for all day just coming on the screen and it's actually yours. Now, why I'm 110% for prop firms. With prop firms, you do not have to risk your money, but you still can make the money that you make. Like it does not get any better than that. Especially as somebody that came from trading options, where I was putting my own money on the line every single day. I had to trade $1,000. This is what I was doing trading options. I would trade between $1,000 and $2,000, and so I would put my own money between 1,000 and 2,000 of my own money up every day just to try to make 10%. So if I had 1,000, I was trying to make $100 off my 1,000, 10%, which is you can get that pretty quickly. But with options, you deal with expiration dates, theta decay. You know, you got to pick the right option. The strike, yo, it's so much. It's way more complicated than this. So come from a person, I will make money, but then sometimes I'll put up my 2,000 or 1,000 and lose it, my own money, and I have to start again. Like that is heartbreaking. So when I found out about this prop firms, I'm like, oh, so all I have to do is pay for eval, pass the eval. I know how to trade, so passing the eval is nothing. And then make the buffer, and I can just print all the money I want and just have to share a little bit of the profit with the prop firm, which is in my like this is too good to be true, but it actually is true. All you lose is your whatever you paid for the test, and the accounts I'm on right now, they were $65. I bought four of them. How much is that? Let's see. 65 times four. 260. $260 for five accounts. I passed all the tests. I got funded on all of them. So it's like if I make $100, I make $400. Mind you, I only paid 260. That's not even how much I would risk on one trade on options. Prop firms are goaded. I hope this never goes out of business. That's why I'm milking it for everything I could get. I mean, they're not going anywhere, but I think people are starting to catch on and they're making money, and they're losing their money. So they're trying to make it a little harder for people. But if you know how to trade, you're good. You're good. This was a good trade. I wish I held, like I said, I, I'm a scalper. I got out right here, so, and it did all of this. So it's like I said, it might bounce here and go back up, or go through this and retest here. But I really want to play it up here. I feel like when it come back up here, it's gonna make a nice drop, and I want to catch all of that. At least like a good portion. I don't like holding my trades, but we'll see what happens. It's definitely gonna retest. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Prop firms are goaded. I'd rather spend a little $100 on the test, even if you fail. I feel like that's better than, because with options you can make a lot of money with like a couple hundred, but like you have to really hit home runs. If you know your trade, you're looking for like 20%, 10% wins per trade. Anything less than 1,000 is like you're not even making $100 if you like you're not even making 100 if you get 10%. So and then my goal was I was gonna take my $10,000 and then use the whole 10. But before I used the whole 10, I wanted to before I used the whole 10, I wanted to have at least 30 because I know how fast you can lose the money. So I'm like, yo, what if I put my whole 10,000 in and I just lose it in like on one crazy candle? I'm like, dang, that that's a little, it's scary. It's nerve wracking. So I always been hesitant to scale up on options. So I feel like that was holding me back. But with this, all I have to do is buy an extra account to scale up, and I can. And then my strategy works perfect, scalping, because it's like whatever I make times quadruple. I can make $4. I mean $20, and I really be 80. And I can also do this up to like 10 accounts. So this can get crazy. Like this is the way to. I see it. This is it, and I'm the person that put me onto this. That put me onto this future trading. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. And also this that same person, if she's watching this, thank you so much. She bought me a candle that says smells like financial freedom. I had this for over a year. And I like something about it. I'm like, I can't light it. I can't light it. I gotta wait to the perfect time to light it. And I just lit the candle like maybe like 2 days ago. I felt it in my heart like this is the right time. I finally could light the candle, and I feel like that's just like a symbol. So for the person, thank you so much. Appreciate you. But okay, guys, as we begin, we were back here at the fair value gap, the 1 minute fair value gap. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we get some action. And then as you can see, look, this was the high, another new high, another high. So let me mark that for you guys. Brush. So this was the high that, I'm sorry, this was the high for the fair value gap that broke this high, and then we got another high, we got another one, and we got another one. Easy peasy, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Yeah. All right. How do I get out of this drawing? Guys, why am I having a hard time? Like, why am I just forgetting how to do stuff? Oh, is it this? Uh, okay. Sorry. Had a little slow. As you can see, it bounced off the fair value gap again. Kind of wish I played it, but no, it goes to show the fair value gap. Look at that. You could have made money one, one, two, and even this would have been some money. That's 3 touches. Come on now. Fair value gap is king. Do not listen to people on TikTok. But guys, I'm gonna come back. I'm doing enough rambling. I'll come back when it comes up here or when it comes back down here for the retest. And I'm even running out of time on my thing anyway, so I'll be back. But look at that. Boom. Fair value gap is king. I'm out. All right, guys, I'm back. Looks like we're getting that retracement. Like I said, the third touch on the third touch on the 1 minute fair value gap was a banger again. But we getting the retracement back into the big fair value gap, the 5 minute fair value gap. Let me show you guys. This is gonna be the meat and potatoes. This is what I'm looking for. So we're just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Gonna wait. And yeah, man, trading. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get up there. But listen, if you are watching this, comment. Somebody comment, because somebody's watching. I'm not watching this on my other accounts. It's all I'm letting it be all organic. If you're watching this, comment. Let's if you trade and you watch this, let's get a group chat. Let's just two minds are better than one. So let's all work and collaborate. Because honestly, I'm still new to futures. On when I was trading options, I would trade like almost all the blue chips. So Apple, Microsoft, Spy, Tesla, whatever gave me the setup, I would trade them. Amazon. When it comes to futures, I only trade ES. I only trade ES. I want to figure out. I see a lot of people trading like stuff like gold and silver and what's the other one? NQ, and getting a lot of good moves off of that. So I want to tap in with other people that trade those type of things personally, because I just like ES because ES correlates to SPY on options trading, which is SPY is like my favorite one to trade. SPY is like a combination of all the top 500 companies in the U.S. So S&P 500, aka SPY. But yeah. So I want to trade more because sometimes ES might not be doing what I needed to do. So it's always good to have more eggs in the basket. I see a lot of people printing on NQ, and I want a piece of the pie. So yeah, tap in. I know I'm early, and I'm still in the very beginning stages, so I'm not gonna have a big audience yet. But just one person. That's it. Even if you're new to trading, even if you don't you never made money or trading anything, it don't matter. Let's tap in. Your perspective might be different than mine. I was trading with somebody and I was telling them how to trade, and they had like a whole different perspective on it than me. And that perspective helped me. And that's the beautiful thing about trading. There's not one way to do it. There's no one correct way. It's all about finding your little edge in the market. Because look, you could have been a person making money all through this. You could have made money all through that. All like, as it's going up, you could have made all this money. As it's going down, you could have made all that money. Or vice versa, you could have been losing. There's a whole bunch of opportunities. There's no one way to do it. That's what makes trading great. That's why I feel like I'm teaching a strategy, but the strategy has to resonate with you. If you're not a scalper, you probably don't resonate with if you're a person who could be very patient, you probably don't resonate with trading on the 1 minute and the 5 minute. You probably a person that come here on the hourly. You wait for these candles to close. You trade for the whole, for the hour, or even some people trade on the 4 hour, and they'll wait for this to close. This closes in 3 hours and 48 minutes. Let me tell you something. I could never. I could never. But hey, if those type of things pay, big risk, big reward. This is also a risk too, but I need mine now. It just don't make sense to me. I can make what I make at work before I even fully wake up for the day. It's just crazy. It's crazy. But all right, guys, I'm chatting. I'm talking you guys' ear off. Let's see what's going on here. I'll just come back when we get the retracement. I don't know if we're gonna get it. It could just sell off here, and so yeah, like I said, I'm either gonna take it up here again one more time in this fair value gap, or I'm gonna take it at this low. So whichever one comes first, yeah, I'll be back. All right, guys, so I'm back. We got the retracement. As you can see, this the The 5 minute fair value gap to the downside was a complete banger. And like I said, it broke through the 1 minute fair value gap for the buy side. And now we back here at the low. And I want to get back in for buys back up here. And I drew a 1 minute fair value gap once it came down here to get the best entry. And I wanted it to come here at the bottom of the fair value gap, but it looks like we're not getting it. So I might have to one more pullback and I'll get in. But as you can see, you sometimes you just gotta wait. Your setup is gonna come. You just have to wait. Predicted this perfectly. I knew it would come back down. So now we got to retest it this low. All right, this is my entry. Hopefully I get a good entry. All right, let's go. Now I'm playing buys. Back up to the 5 minute fair value gap. Let me see how it looks for the 5 minute. All right, this looks like my entry now. It's coming. Yep. How you guys doing? 10 more seconds on this candle. I really hope it plays good. I don't feel like waiting anymore. I gotta go. I should have entered buys here, but I'm gonna be a little patient. Make sure it doesn't keep dropping off. Yep. It may want to test the actual low, come down more. Let's see. Let me get out of this so you guys can see. But yeah, this right here was a crazy move. I should have said this every video. I should have held, but I got what I got out of it. But this was a crazy move. It played out perfectly. That was beautiful. I want to see what happens here. Okay, looking pretty good. I think I might get in for an entry. I'll wait 20 seconds, see how this candle closes. I like the entry. All right, I'll get in. Let's see what happens here, guys. I'm up. I'll take it back up to this fair value gap because it might reject off of it. Let's see if we get that move. Let's see. See how we do. It's a good play. If I don't win on this trade, I'm not mad. This is a very good setup. I waited. I'm confident. I'm happy with my patience and everything, with my psychology. Yeah, I like it right here. Spoke too soon, I guess. So we'll wait. It's a 1 minute candle. It's just the 1 minute. You gotta see how this 5 minute candle close out. That's the real one. You got 2 minutes on the 5 minute, 2 minutes left on the 5 minute. Okay. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Boom. Give me some more. Dang, I missed that 187. That would have been beautiful. There we go. It's bouncy now. It's super bouncy. Oh man, you guys saw that? It went up 187. I wish I was able to take that. That was nice. Happened so quick. But goes to show the fair value gap is good. I like it. So now I'm gonna wait. Man, that just pissed me off. That was so nice. Let's see if it holds though. Let's see if it holds. That was a good one, man. Gotta keep your trigger finger ready. Gotta keep it ready. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. I took the 137. Quick scout. Quick scout. Let me see something. Where is the? Oh, I'm not even sharing my full screen, but let me see how much I'm up for today now. I took a quick scout. I don't like that bouncy movement, but I'm pretty sure I got out from 137. But yeah, the trade's going good. I might have to get back in because I think it's gonna. Let's see. My prediction is gonna shoot all the way back up here. So it's not a bad idea if I just hold while I go to the gym and wait for that to play out. But I bagged another 375 for the day. After the fees, 346. That's across like what, 4 accounts. So I did pretty good. I'm not really stressing. That's already 1,000. But I'm at this point, I'm more so into my trades working, how I set it up, as opposed to the money. Like, so that was crazy. It happened real fast. I don't know if it's gonna keep going down, but I can't sit here all day. I'm gonna probably get back in on the go on my phone. It looks like it's gonna give us a better entry because I gotta go to the gym before work. But it's holding the fair value gap well. It's not going as high as I would like. Let's look at the 5 minute. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it has to come down a little lower for the real bounce, but I'm almost like 90% sure it's gonna come down and then come back. It has to retest this fair value gap up here. So we'll see what happens. If I do end up taking this trade again on my phone, I'm gonna just put the screenshots and then show you guys how it ended up playing out by the end of the day. All right, guys.